What's up? That's the new dance these kids are doing. Y'all know I'm a whole like coach, and my kids, they be cracking me up. But today we're going to get into a full face of really second impressions, because I did a look last night. It was popping. Lived for it, love it. But I did a little hauling of makeup from Walmart and Ulta. Not necessarily new. Some things are new, some things are old. I'm just now trying them out. So we're gonna play with some makeup and create a look. So if you would like to see what look we create, just keep on watching.
Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Win, 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 win. Yeah. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These ops ain't lit.
All right, so in conjunction, well, in addition to playing with all this new stuff, last night I actually tried like doing my makeup routine backwards, and I was kind of digging it. So we're gonna go ahead and try that again today. Let me pull this hair a little bit more out the way. But instead of doing brows, eyes, complexion, I did complexion, brows, eyes, and I was kind of digging this. So, you know, start training myself, and this may be the new routine. So yeah, let me try and keep my unshaved arms down. It's winter. Let me be great. Let me live. Okay, so first we're going to start with skin prep, and the new product that I am using is the BAKERIE baking oil. It's just, I feel like my skin has been a lot drier because it's winter, and we're just trying to add some more skin prep things to make sure the skin is nice, healthy, and glowing from within. So I decided to get this from Ulta, and you know, we stand BOMBs, Black-owned beauty brands, Black-owned makeup brands. So it has like this little dropper situation, drop, drop, dribbity, drop. Really cute, really cool. And it says gently massage 2 to 3 drops onto clean skin, allowing the baking oil to absorb into skin before applying makeup. So we're going to pick some up, do a couple drops. I always just go, you know, T-zone area. It smells really nice. It smells like, I smell like lemony. Yeah, it smells good. So, and it's definitely not like it's an oil. It's not. I feel like there's actually some products in here that are actually gonna do things for my skin. Cause I know sometimes I've tried oils and I just feel like they're really watery. But yeah, this feels nice and hydrating. Feels good. It's giving me a nice, healthy looking glow. I'm feeling my radiance from within. And I'm just gonna continue massaging it until I feel like it's completely absorbed before I go on top with my moisturizer, which again also just helps with skin prep. I've been taking a lot more time with skin prep because I feel like it really does help the makeup just look better, apply more evenly. You know, I always say, you know, skincare is really more important than the actual beauty products, because you can get a really banging beat with really inexpensive products. But you gotta find skincare products that actually do stuff for you. So yes, now my face feels nice, plump, and like complete. So now we're gonna take our Dramatically Different Jelly Moisturizer from Clinique. I had to re-up on this. I freaking love this. It feels really good. It's a nice daytime moisturizer. I use the LANCOME Energy de Vive at night to a little thicker, and I feel like it gives me all the nutrients I need at night, whereas this one I use in the morning when I wash my face and for skin prep prior to doing my makeup. Like I said, skincare is key. All right, just let that chill for a little second. And then I'm actually going to place on primer and get into this complexion. Okay, so we've given that some time to sink in. And what I like to do now, I think I'm gonna just I think I may be changing my routine of how I do my makeup. I think I might like doing complexion first. Well, it really depends on the eye. But anyway, what I like to do now is because I always forget. If you're like me, always forget to wash my beauty blender or wet it, dampen it, whatever, prior to starting my makeup. So what I do with this routine that I've done yesterday and today is I'll put on the oil, put on the moisturizer, and to just give that some time to like sink into the skin, just seep and soak and get acquainted, I go ahead and wash and dampen my beauty blender. So by the time I finish that, I feel like it has soaked in, it's doing what it needs to do, and then I can go ahead and move on to primer and actually start the process. And we have an actual damp beauty blender because, you know, we need that when we're trying to beat this face. So moving on to foundation, we have a new foundation. I think I really like it. I'm putting my makeup on a little bit earlier today so I can actually kind of do a wear test with it. What time is it now? It is 1:07. So we're going to go ahead and put on the new L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. And I am using the shade 525. So it's so good right now. Like I said, today will be an actual wear test with it. We're going to see how it stays put. I used it last night and I put it on with my Real Techniques buffing brush. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple little, it's really like a pump and a quarter dab. It's a pretty nice match. So let me talk about this foundation a little bit. It's a nice foundation. Well, to me anyway so far. My only thing with it as far as the shades go is that it has a pretty decent shade range, but there is a large gap for both the foundation and the concealer between 525 and 530, 515 and 520 in the concealer. Like, it's a pretty large gap where there could be at least maybe at least 3 shades for complexions that just do not fit with the ones they currently have available. So that's my only real critique right now. It's a nice consistency. It's a nice medium buildable coverage. As you can see, this was about a pump and a half, and it's pretty much got the whole face together. And I think we're gonna put just a little bit extra, but you see, like, I have dark marks on my cheeks, dark spots, and they're pretty nice and covered with just that one layer. Like, you can kind of tell in the face and chest that's just a little bit darker, but not dramatically darker. And then when we get the concealer and stuff on, it looked really nice last night actually. So I'm gonna do maybe a half a pump more, dab that all over. Well, really just in my problem areas, which is my dark spots on my cheek and up under the eye, and just buff that in. And it's a nice natural finish. It's not too dewy. It's not super matte. It's lightweight. It's not like annoyingly thick. Like, I'm really kind of here for it. I just want them to get a more, you know, couple more shades and the darker shades. And we might just, you know, have something. It is $12. Yes. The foundation is $12, the concealer is $10. So decent, really good pricing for drugstore foundations. And I have been on the hunt for a drugstore because none of my old staple drugstore foundations have been hitting. So I was looking for a new one. I had seen this. Cocoa Swatches had posted some swatches of it, and I was like, okay, that looks nice. I was hearing good things. So I said, let me go ahead and try it. And I enjoyed it last night. I definitely did. So I also got the 2 new foundations, the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealers, and this is 520 and 515. Like, you can see how big of a jump that is just in the container. Like, there's definitely some shades in between this, okay? So, but what the issue is, this 520, 420 matches a little bit too close. You like to give it a really nice subtle highlight if you're that natural type of girl. I'm definitely not. But if I was to use 415 by itself, I would definitely look ashy. So I found last night that majority of 420 and a little couple dabs of 415 gets the job done. Got a nice doe foot applicator, basically mimicking the Tarte Shape Tape. You can see not huge difference. I wouldn't call this a really like booming highlighter, but it's definitely lighter. So like I said, nice subtle highlight, but we always want more. So the foundation I feel is really liquidy, and I feel like the concealer has a similar consistency. It's just a tad bit thicker, but what I like to do is let it chill for a little minute. Like last night I felt like it was just too liquidy. It was going to be doing too much moving around. So I just let it chill for a little second, and then I go ahead and begin blending it out and then moving on to the next phase. Now we're gonna pipe it up just a tad with 415. Just gonna do a couple eyes, really just highlighting a little bit more under the eyes and on the bridge of the nose. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and lock everything down with powder. I'm gonna use the Beauty Bakerie Flour Powder to set the highlighted areas, and then I will be setting the contour with the Black Radiance Ebony Powder. We stand Black-owned makeup brands. We stand. All right, so the brows are nothing new, so I'm gonna pop off and do those real quick using the 929 pencil, some random brown shadow, and then we'll be back to start playing with these eyes. So now onto some more new products that we've got the old stuff out the way. I picked up 2 new liquid shadows. So the first one is the Milani Hypnotic Lights Eye Topper, and I got it because I wanted to see if it was going to be some type of close to, maybe hopefully dupe for the Stila Glitter and Glow. Well, this one's from the Little White Lies liquid shadow, and basically they're both glittery liquid shadows, and I went back to Ulta and got the shade Mint Myth from Stila, and then I have the shade Electric Forest from Milani because they're pretty similar, and I wanted to see if they were going to look similar on the eye. So when I was hauling these on my Snapchat, I said, ooh, I just saw these shades at Stila, and I feel like they might be comparable to these. So this is, okay, let me show you the containers first. So they're both like minty iridescent. They look kind of different in the bottle, but when I was swatching them, I swatched the Stila one in the store, and it basically, to me, looked like this Milani one, but I saw this way after. So now I'm going to swatch them side by side and see what they look like. So here's the Milani one. Monitor be throwing me off. So that's the Milani one, and then here is the Stila one. So the Stila one, it says mint, but that's a little more blue to me. I feel like the Milani one's actually more mint, so I'm glad that I swatched these before putting them on my eye because they're definitely not gonna look the same. Because I was gonna do one eye with the Stila and one eye with the Milani and see if they could compare. They don't swatch the same, so they definitely not about to look the same. There we go. So yeah, this one actually looks more baby blue, and the Milani one actually looks mint. I'm gonna use the Milani one because I was actually wanting mint. I tried one last night, and I feel like it needs something under it to give it more shebang. I still want to stay in this green family, so I'm just gonna take this green from the James Charles Morphe palette. All right, so now we're gonna take the Milani. Kind of do like a spotlight situation. And use the same brush to kind of tap it in place and blend it into the 2 side shades. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. All right, so our eyes are looking pretty good. So now I'm gonna pop on some liner and lashes, and then we'll come back and continue snatching the face. So on to more new goodies as we finish up the face. Oh, I'm gonna use this Milani Baked blush. It is in Berry Amore. So pretty. Nice and pink. We're just gonna place that on with an actual blush brush for once. $9.29. Dust up in matte. And I wanted to try this because I was watching a couple Jackie Aina videos and she'd be like, oh, I like them so much. And I don't really have too many blushes because I be using eyeshadow for blush. I use whatever for blush, but we wanted to get it because I actually do like the Milani brand. And as you can see, this is going on pretty nicely. Nice and faint, nothing too dramatic. Has a little bit of a sheen because it has a little bit of highlight in there, but nothing too crazy to where you can't, you know, wear it as a normal blush. So like that, add a little rosiness to the cheek. So now we're going to pop into another new product, and I decided to pick up these Morphe, what is this called? I have it upside down. Morphe Liquid Luster, the 4 mini highlighter drops. So basically they're liquid highlighters. I have them in upside down. But it says this collection of 4 mini highlighters drop lets you choose how you want to get it. From a flash of bronze to a strobe of shimmering pink, there's light in every drop. Use alone for a killer highlight or mix with your foundation for an illuminating boost. So I tried this last night. I was having some struggles because I'm just not used to liquid highlighter. And like when you drop it on, it's like boom. But like for me to just like blend it out, I'm gonna have to practice with it. But today, which one do we want to go with? I feel like I don't really want rosy gold, and I feel like one's too white. So we're going to go with the golder one instead of the pinky one. So we're going to use Flash. Flash is cute. It's like a typical gold highlight. So we may top this off with something else, but we're going to attempt to put it on again. And I don't really know what brush. Like, I just want it to be as beaming from the drops as it is after like blend out this brush. Okay, so we're gonna, maybe I should just put some on my hand. So instead of putting it directly on my face, I'm gonna just drop some on my hand and pick it up with the brush and then apply it. Maybe that'll help. And I'm using this fluffy, it's really a shadow brush. This is the Japanesque 835 fluffy blending brush, but we're gonna take some of that and gold, but it looks like that out the tube, and we're just gonna work it. Working me. She working me. Oh, see, it's pretty, but I need it to blend better. Like, it's blending with my foundation, so then it just gives this like bronzy, because like it's just giving, I feel like it might just work better with using it within your foundation, because it's not giving me the highlight I need that powder gives me. It's just too subtle blending in with everything, which I know is good. You want your products to melt together. You don't want like boom, 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 but I need more. So I'm actually going to take pink, because I think a pink highlighter might be kind of pretty with this actually. So I'm going to take my highlighter Face Tuned. It's giving me kind of rose gold vibes over this. Since I have it over this gold highlight, it's still pretty, but it definitely can look more pink. I used it last night with the actual pink highlighter in there. Popping. Okay, now what lip? Do we have any new lip products? I don't think we have any new lip stuff. All right, and here is our finished look with a full face of second impressions. So I pretty much liked everything new that I tried. The foundation, shit, we done took 2.5 hours to film this. So we started putting it on at 1. It is now 3:23. I was on the phone, I was texting, I was doing a lot. So, I mean, it does take me a long time, but not that long. Yes, I'm really feeling the foundation. It looks nice. I do feel like it's a pretty good match. I'm not seeing anything dramatically wrong. I don't know how exactly I feel about the concealer. Like I like it and the mix is good, but I still feel like I can see like angles I'll go to where it's like that looks gray or that looks ashy. Like I think I like the color of the Milani Hypnotics eye topper better than the Stila one. So that Stila one, I didn't even use it today, but it's more baby blue when I was really wanting like a tea. I already have like a baby blue liquid shadow. somewhere over there in that collection. So, but I do know I like the formula of this Stila one. So, what else did we use new today? I like the blush. It's subtle, but still there. Has a little bit of sheen, give you an extra little glow. Not sure how I feel about these highlighter drops. And I don't know if I really would have ever have the time to sit and figure it out, or even when I'm wearing it, I feel like it's just a little too time consuming. I did like the mixture I did last night though. I used the one strobe as like the base, and then I went over it with my Facetune highlighter powder highlighter over it, and I feel like it gave me a really pretty glow. But I'm not sure if that's worth having all four. It was only $25, which is good for, you know, those are pretty, it says mini, but that's like a lot of product. So don't know how I feel about that. Oh, okay, Lash, you're just coming off. Cool, bet. Wow. Okay, bet. All right, so my eye kept watering. Lash wanted to fall off. Had to fix the face. So, yeah. A lot going on. But I really do feel like I liked everything, pretty much everything that I tried today. So, I hope you found some new goodies. You like the look? I kind of like the look. It's very spring. I just want spring to actually be here, because what Mother Nature has going on, she's being really abusive, and I might have to call DCFS because we are her children, and I just want her to calm down. Like, this winter stuff, I'm over it. So, yeah, if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the Tan Band fam and come get jiggy with us all the time, at least once a week, maybe more, you know. So, hit the subscribe, slide, bell up all videos so you're always notified when I have a brand new upload. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel once again, and I will see y'all in the next one. Stay true.